looks like the governor didn't make that midnight call for you, so...
Hot Lever action! Tales of Tomorrow! They used that footage in reverse. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
The Dunroller. To hear.
And there it was.
Hey, I'm not done.
And they're coming at him. And all he could do was stand there and gape at it.
You could just stand there and gape at them coming at him.
Fellas, you're rightly old enough to hear the rest of it.
Oh, Pap.
Well, the way this Dune roller came wheeling along, you might say it was like a great big hoop snake going along with its tail in its mouth.
Auntie M, Grandpa's gotten into the shroom farm again.
No bigger than a truck tire?
Oh, way bigger. Higher than a man can reach.
Man, Grandpa's Vietnam stories are weird.
Just as yellow and hot as the sun.
Never heard an STD described like this before.
Scorching and shriveling up everything in its way.
Pappy seems like a lot to live with.
And it's big, and you've scared Sally half out of her wits again.
Dad, can you get this
Sally,
drifter out of the
Dune
house?
Wonderful Northwoods yarn, but don't forget it's still a yarn.
Well, you can call it just a yarn, Sam, but all the same.
Yeah, I know.
Got a bucket of slop brought home from the slaughterhouse for us for tonight.
Men and animals killed on this island.
All the pig anus you can handle.
Put together.
Well, how do you
And that's how they made
scientist,
the
Sam,
first
you're
rib
supposed to
witch.
be able to?
Yep, I'm a biologist. I'm not a meteorology man. Suppose it could be caused maybe by some ore condition under the island, or maybe some trick air current over the dunes. Maybe we'll know when that mining friend of the doctor gets that shaft blasted out.
Sam, can we...
Is he going to be eating these at some point?
No, we cannot. I got them safely put away.
I imagined he was going to be observing
I don't want
the
you playing
rocks.
around with that explosive again.
This whole wall is just shelves of jars of rocks back there.
Hey, Sally.
Don't you lie to me.
Jar to face.
At the dock when the mailboat comes in.
Oh,
You sure he's not trying to ferment rocks to make, like, rock shine or something?
Business before pleasure, huh?
Well, are you still paying me a dime for each one of these things I can find? Or have you got enough?
No.
You can never have enough rocks.
One of those mystery drops you bring in. How many you got?
Here, 3 more. I found them out on the Dune.
Come winter, I'm going to be blackout drunk till spring.
Sweet, sweet rock shine.
It's a fine year for rocks.
I'll be able to distill sulfur from these and make my house smell like farts year-round.
Want my house to reek of Satan's asshole.
That way no missionaries come by anymore.
They know the score.
Missionaries, 0. Satan's asshole, 1.
Real pretty, Sam. At least in an ugly kind of way. Got it figured out yet what they are?
They're
No,
rocks!
within a mile, Cap. Not agate, not like any other kind of mineral that I ever saw.
I found a couple more myself yesterday. Meant to bring them up from my shack this morning, and then I forgot to.
Cool story,
Maybe
bro.
send them in by way of Sally, don't you think?
Yeah, that's right. She'll think I'm trying to do her out of her dimes. Maybe I'll just lose them right out in front someplace.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm sorry, Uncle. Why is there a prospector in this sci-fi story?
The doctor said he was going to bring up some mineralogy books today. Maybe that'll help us figure it out a little.
Now, you and Dr.
Oh, that's
going
gonna be a party.
Why, you'll run it down, all right.
Well, I hope so, Cap. Say, would you mind getting this cleaned up for me?
Hey, sure thing.
Thank you.
Clean my rock
Slop.
bucket, old man. Ooh, there's still some pig anus in here. Thank you, mister. Ooh, it's chewy. It's got the consistency as gum.
Sam, guess who's coming up the beach? Daddy and Jeannie. Mom's going to be in town with money, but Jeannie's going to be here all weekend.
Yeah, great.
I better get a clean shirt on, don't you think?
Too late, Sam. You were going to
So glad you could make it.
an hour ago.
Boy, we sure had fun. Probably time for you to get moving, huh?
I'd have been down to the dock myself.
Food, finally.
No, Carl was lugging 8 pounds of filler, huh?
I'm down to only one daughter left.
You get defending a woman every time.
Always that so.
So these Michigan lake murders are mostly due to cannibalism, huh?
Here in your book, Sam.
Mostly due to him.
The last 50 yards.
Good.
Spent all that time bringing him up a mountain for him. Just for him to crush him immediately after dropping them off.
Boom, drop 7 textbooks on top of all the eggs.
Sure, Sam. I've got
And one dump for good measure.
Say you're the man that carried that sirloin up here?
Well, Molly picked it out, Kev.
I just wanted to shake the hand that brought it.
Ooh, more pig anus. Are we just gonna let that guy take our
The
stuff?
I was betting on doesn't seem to have it.
Yeah, today's a
I told you
cheat
that,
day
Sam.
for the prospector.
Come on over here, man. I wanna
Puffing
show you
pig
something.
anuses all day.
I took this sample by the Keppel in the physics lab yesterday.
Uh-huh.
You still keep
Nah.
the others in the drawer up here?
Yeah.
Sally got 5 more this week.
Are you leaving anytime soon?
It's a wonderful idea. If Cap will let you do
Hey,
the
get out of my rock collection. I have it organized the way I like. You're gonna mess it up.
Sure, Jeannie, but
Now, Jeannie, I don't think you
Carl,
better...
don't get these away
Like how
from
she
you
was
again.
pocketing him
Not
before
let
she
them
got the
prove that
answer.
kind of hush-hush mineral. And I'll put you both down as voting for French fried onions.
all right.
So she's going to make
Hush, man.
earrings out of that,
Jeannie,
possibly
just-
uranium?
I'm serious about it, Sam, before we know more. What are you staring at?
And he'll follow his gaze,
It's bigger than the
dipshit.
others, but...
No, I put 2 of them in there about an hour ago, and look, they got together and made this.
And you probably just
Oh,
don't
no,
remember.
wait a minute. This thing is doubled in size and weight.
Your kidney stones are getting
Maybe
worse.
they could have fused together.
The 2 separately weighed 42 grams and 46 grams. You add that, you got 88 grams. This thing weighs 176. It's...
That's a penis shredder if I've ever seen one.
I can't figure it.
Well, not much less how the two got together.
Say, Carl, I left that sterilizer open. Maybe that steam under the drawer had something to do with it.
Yes, that's right. I remember hearing about how steam makes rocks
People said
bigger.
The heat in these drops had some connection with the humidity conditions.
The heat.
Yes, these mystery drops of ours turn out to have some very
Mystery
curious
drops.
thermal properties. Keppel hasn't been able to identify
I think
them
you
yet,
got
but-
that out of a vending machine in a gas station bathroom.
So I can't trust anything you're telling me, is what you're saying.
Well, the mustache alone should have alerted you to that.
Who is it?
Hey.
Hey.
Wasn't when I picked it up.
You mean just
When you
tapping
heat the rock,
They have
the
some
rock gets
unexplainable
hotter.
source of heat. Sometimes when we
My
tapped
God.
them, nothing happened, and at other times we got intense heat with fewer taps than just now.
See, that's what you call science.
Now, there's no perceptible change, but I still think you're right about the steam. I tell you what, Sam, let's reproduce the original conditions. and see
Oh,
what
you
happens.
want to
Yeah, that's
reproduce?
a good idea.
Is this where you had them?
Uh-huh, just exactly.
Is this how you play your weird backwoods game of rock box?
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
And thank God it's actually a rock box and not something horrible.
no. But I still don't see how heat could affect the mineral.
Well, you say mineral, but it could be a kind nobody's ever known. Suppose it came from a meteor.
A meteor. Yeah, maybe a meteor that struck along the lake here centuries ago and smashed into bits or cracked up on the way down.
Yes, but with one unique difference. This meteor, if that's what it was, is trying to get itself back together again.
God, I feel like I would have
Wait,
remembered a
like that.
meteor landing in my yard.
2 and 2 makes 8, not 4.
No, that's not right. Did our aspect ratio suddenly just get weird?
Sam,
Did you feel
I say
that?
You've got a lot of studying to do. Although I suspect it'll take more than a physician and a biologist to deal with this before we're through.
You need a biologist to help with their rock problem?
Someone get that man a dictionary of Latin roots.
Bio. Oh, living.
Oh, I'm an. Yeah. Hey, there's my picture. Oh no.
Come on, you two. Steak's on.
You get anywhere, Sam?
You ever fuck a vagina full of rocks?
That's funny. Captain Sally is starving in there.
Hey, Jeannie, give me a chance to change my shirt. I'll only be 2 minutes.
I'll be
God.
Carl. No detours. Last one at the table gets to do all the dishes.
Show you.
I'm sorry.
I forgot it was the 1950s. Stop, please.
God, that's a grim joke.
Yep. But America accurate. Drink it in, ladies and gentlemen. We come from such horrible people.
We can only try and be better.
And this is after the slavery.
Roll credits?
Please? Come on.
Come on, let us off the hook. Oh, for
No!
sake.
You NTs.
I won't just say that that's the best dinner I ever had. I want to tell you that's the best dinner.
Blowjob.
tonight. Hey, Carl.
Carl, I'm done with my blowy. You can come out now.
Look here. Those last 2 guys.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Took off.
They Madonna broad out of that thing.
The 2 bigger ones must have joined up about here.
Look, Sam, Carl, the door.
Right through the door. It must be outside.
I always knew my meteor doggy door would come in handy. Come, child, look at my hole.
So all the idiots are left in awe of the hole in the door. The guy's like, I'm going to find what made this.
Experiment we were trying.
As Dad runs outside to be barraged by meteors.
Oh, it's...
Should've listened to God.
I'll tell you a story while it's done.
Bring the old man, too.
I want multiple generations to witness my hole.
Head on down to that shack of mine.
He looks like a
And
guy
if
that
you
lives in a
and Sam
shack.
start burning up the island with these experiments of yours, at least I'll be near the water.
You can die and I'll be safe.
No, lost track after. You beat too much rain out there.
Ooh, lost track of that rock I was
You
following.
got 2 more of those drops down to shack.
He was gone for all of, what, 20
Oh, you know those
seconds?
bits of fancy quartz or whatever they are.
Did he go outside, turn in a slow circle, and come back in?
Too bad out.
Just let off a real ripper. You're welcome.
Oh, and call me on this new phone rig if any of you are stirring in the morning before I am.
All right, Captain.
One day they'll invite me to spend the night so I don't have to sleep in the shack near the river
She
again.
didn't. She should have. She and Cap have been talking on it all week.
Yeah, I'm excited. I got a mail order book that'll tell me what science is. In the meantime, I just have to guess.
And maybe learn how to read. I'm not sure. I'm no scientist.
I sent out mail order for a book that'll teach me to read.
Sent out for like 8 times, but never got any return. Let me see. So for a dress, you drew a penis, and there's no stamp on this. Yeah, I see the problem.
Well, we've got exactly nowhere.
We've learned that rocks can get wet.
Notify the Nobel Commission.
We're winning this time. We thought our pitch for shit being edible would win it last time, but yeah. I think this is better. Not by much, but better.
We ran with that idea 10 years straight, submitting it again and again, eating load after load of shit.
Perfecting the science.
Dying of sepsis.
See, this is what test subjects are for.
Wait a minute, Captain. Hey, Carl. You see any kind of a light out on the lake, Captain? Seems like there is one. Is the boat in trouble?
So he's anal with that old prospector.
Going up too hard.
Oh, I can't make out a thing from here, Sam.
Hello, Cap. No, Carl and I can't. Hey, Cap. What's the matter?
I don't know, Sam, but I'm scared. I'm coming back up the cottage.
No, don't
No,
come.
no,
Oh,
no, damn it. Hide the good silverware, everyone.
I'll get my gun.
I don't know. He sounded scared stiff. Said he was coming right up.
What about a light or something?
Heard something about stiff and coming. I'm gonna make it out. First time walking, huh? Yep.
Watch an old man frantically run away from something.
Coming at him, and all he could do was stand there and gape at it.
Gaping at the coming.
And then what, Cap? And then what, Cap?
Then it splooged hot lava into my face.
Splooged hot lava. Yep, there it is.
Wow. This is a simpler time where moving rocks were the scariest thing that the human mind could imagine.
You weren't kidding. That guy is dead as fuck.
What is this around his face? It's like bleachy and grapey at the same
I think you
time.
better go back to the cottage and look in on Sally.
Wait, where is Sally? Well, she just became my suspect number one.
Well, Sam, Lightning Island.
Did they bring a corpse cover with them?
Couldn't have known what hit him.
Well, you're a doctor. You said it was lightning.
What else could it be?
I don't know. I've been thinking. Remember back in the service, some of those Japs we saw that had been gone over by a flamethrower?
So we're just going to, like, brush over the fact that he used the word Japs.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Probably for the best.
You say it was lightning, it's got to be lightning.
Their old nemesis, lightning.
Yeah, but it's played too many tricks on this one little island.
Yeah.
Warren out Monday to blast for those ore samples. I guess for tonight, we'd better get him down in the boathouse.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that they're part of a community that probably sacrifices people to appease the lightning.
Come on, let's.
Some sort of Wicker Man scenario.
How do you sacrifice someone to lightning? Just, like, put chainmail all over him and put him on top of a high hill during a storm?
I guess you just, like, nail him to a satellite tower.
So you kill him by crucifixion and lightning?
I mean, it's not a perfect system.
Jesus went out like a puss when you take that into consideration.
I just tried to ring you down at Cap's shack.
Yeah, took him down to the boathouse, Gene. Seems to be dry and better protected.
Oh, take it off slower, Daddy.
He was so proud about our success with the dinner tonight. And afterwards, when...
Yeah, Jeannie. I guess we'll all miss him. Probably Sally more than the rest of us.
What about Sally, Jeannie? Were you able to get her off to sleep again?
She wanted to wait up, but she fell asleep right in the middle of the story she was telling me.
She
was
bored
telling
herself to
She'd work
sleep.
better, she tells us. This was one of those horrible ones. The cat tells about the Dune roller.
The Dune roller. You know, that's what she called this thing that burned its way out tonight. A baby Dune roller.
Aw, baby Dune roller.
We forgot something.
That old man was killed by a baby rock.
Last night he was bringing up to
What a
us.
shameful obituary that'll
Sure he
be.
did. He said he had
See that? He's getting laughed at in heaven right now.
This is all he
They're
had.
up there
Everyone wants to
ranking
find anywhere
stupidest
around.
deaths on a big board.
I've been wanting to
Death
say
by
that.
baby rock. We've got a winner, everyone!
You want me to-
Now put on the dunce hat.
Stick here with us. I don't want you
Idiot.
wandering out to that
Idiot.
shack. Morning.
I thought heaven would be
I
different.
was thinking,
Shut up, idiot!
Dune roller,
Now
that
kill him with the rock.
all failed.
You got it,
Laughing at
Jesus?
all summer. No, we know that this thing can give off heat, confuse, and double in size and weight. You said yourself it might be parts of a meteor trying to get back together.
Do you think they're purposely trying to make their voices deeper? It sounds unnatural.
Move if the conditions As I see it, there's just two things we can't answer. Those mystery drops and these deaths by lightning.
Deaths
by lightning.
Wait a minute. Suppose that these deaths were caused by something like a giant rolling flamethrower. What kind of...
Where's that movie?
8, I guess maybe 8,000 the way these drops are behaving.
So they had the option of going between moving flamethrower and rock, and they went rock?
Well, I think it's possible. Maybe when they're small enough, it might take them years or even centuries to get back together. But after a certain critical size, this thing might gain in momentum. And then what would happen if it got near somebody who's carrying drops like that?
Boom, flamethrower.
Hey, we better get those two back from Gene. Wait a minute.
Oh no, we let her go outside when we know a giant roving flamethrower's on the loose.
There was a murder, so she decided to wander around midnight on their island.
Jeannie, what are you doing down in that shack?
I thought you might want those missing drops that Cap had, but I can't find any here. Damn, you don't have to shout at me. Of course I'll come back up.
All right, get started. I'll meet
Is that
you
how
on
he
the path,
shouts?
but Just get going. No, there's nothing to worry about. Just get started.
She went down on the path that a guy died on like 10 minutes ago.
Right out on the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming in toward the shack.
All right, I want you to stay perfectly still.
Those two drops you've got in your pocket. Take them out and throw them away. Throw them as far away from the shack as you can and get going.
She's got a pocket full of miracles, pocket full of miracles, pocket full of miracles.
Okay, I should be safe from probing now. Oh my god. Someone has a flashlight. There was a light and nothing happened and
Stevie, I'm so glad to be safe with you.
Everything's all right now. You just get on to the cottage.
But Sam, I
No, we haven't got time. Carl will tell you all about it. Just hurry.
Wait, did he bring a long stick to combat the flaming meteor?
Of course he did, Brad. It's a stick, but it's longer.
Oh, wait, it's a shovel. All right, this is starting to make no more sense than it did before.
Ah, yes, right.
They're not separating them? He just put like a whole glob of them into one jar.
Sweet Jesus. Do you know what this means for the whole world?
I'm all right now, Carl. It was awfully close now. Too close.
Well, you just rest here for a minute. I've got some work I've got to do.
I've got to continue putting rocks in jars.
Time is of the essence.
We haven't got much time.
What? Where the hell did you get that?
We're going to try to fight this thing.
Let's just say neutralize it. There's nothing else we can do.
Why don't we
Just because you paint dynamite on the side of a box doesn't mean it's going to make anything explode.
come through the drops away? That would keep it away from the cottage, wouldn't it?
Gene, that drop.
No, but it scares the shit out of a lot of people.
For a while. Who knows when it'll start rolling again?
Keeps the door-to-door salesman down.
Gamble, we have no other choice.
Just walk out with that plunger fully up. Your move.
Have you got that bait ready?
Yeah, all set, Sam. Let's go.
This seems like quite the escalation.
Don't argue with me. We haven't got time. You've got to stay here with Gene and Sally.
I have a feeling that guy was like watching late night TV and bought like a ton of dynamite, like literally a metric ton, and now he feels stupid and he's trying to use it to solve every problem he encounters.
Well, I mean, it came with that bitching set of katana swords.
So he's dead, huh?
There's only something we could do.
Nothing. Except trust in Sam and wait and hope and...
Is he jerking off behind her? With the simple hole in your pocket, kids, you can have a gay old time any day.
Just one more minute.
Sam, I felt like I should be in the conclusion of this episode, but couldn't think of a reason why, and here I am.
Cover up your head.
Watch out, the rock is coming towards us. Oh, the damn thing's having a rave.
Do you think he realized he just brought the plunger and not dynamite? Whoa! He's how far away from this explosion? That explosion kind of looked like a woman's face. Wait a second!
Well, we took care of our first contact with a extraterrestrial life form the way humans always do, by blowing it up.
We're like America the species to aliens.
No, darling, I'm all right.
You sure?
I got more dynamite, I can fix it.
Always dynamite with you. Didn't like my mother-in-law, dynamite. Said one kid was too many, dynamite.
Oh, Sam! Sam, you must have blasted this into 1,000 pieces.
Blood, bones, hair?
Control, at least.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we blew up a person.
Get it where it can be studied.
Wasn't that
I
Boy
hope
Scout
that theory
troop
works
camping
out.
on the island this
In
weekend?
reverse.
I don't think this thing can rebuild if it ever can. No, it hasn't got a chance, Sam. Not after this.
Wait, so they blew it up into a bunch of chunks,
We'll never
and they know
Carl.
that they just kind of
We'll never
reform.
know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Even for the bad seasons of Doctor Who, this is a crappy villain.
Dune roller? This is a Dune scooter.
This is some Dune bullshit.
They couldn't even get rolling right.
Brand, give us a rundown. What happened in that show, that episode?
Old man scares child. Father of old man collects mystery rocks by being a good parent. Mystery rocks start to combine together. They set it up for an experiment. It's like, oh, they are coming together. We learned something else from the science facility. It's happened. They get hot. Then I don't know how like a giant mass of them came, but he killed the old man while he was running down to his shack in the middle of the night.
Sure.
He was burnt to death. Woman goes down alone to where old man was burnt to death. And does the correct thing and outruns the slow-moving rock and doesn't just stand against the tree waiting to die like the old man did. She gets back home, explains what's happening to husband. They go out, they come back. Rock has made a doggy door for their house. Man goes out and uses shovel for, I'm guessing for he was planning on using dynamite all along, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
He was just not just digging a shit ditch. But that was, we had no idea what he's doing up to that point. Comes back, turns out that mineralogist has a TNT supply at home, just ready to roll
Like
at any
you do.
time. Yeah. Goes out with his wife, not just alone, plants the dynamite underground, waits for slow-moving rock to get above it, while standing a mere 10, 15 feet away from the blast site. And behind a rock, but also kind of looking over. He would either have gone deaf or had some sort of shrapnel, I am guessing. Rock blows up. They're like, I guess we're done with this. Rock then starts to reform because the pieces are not that far away from rock. The end.